I'm gonna play the beginning of my song called The Gardener. I'm gonna give you guys a tour of the studio. I do like to keep my office around 80 degrees. Something that is not aesthetically pleasing in my office and my studio, but is beneficial for my workflow, is my desk. When people come into my office, I feel the need to say, hey, sorry, it's a mess, or I didn't get to do this, whatever. I'm slowing down on that a lot, but that's been a struggle for me the last few years, especially with the rise of how we as producers choose to, share our work online and say, hey, I'm posting this because this is my workflow, this is what I'm making, this is what I'm creating, and I want people to see it. I want people to, work with me and collaborate and all that stuff. And I feel the need to clean my desk like crazy before I actually get to work. And it's not that I think that you should not care about how your desk looks. I think that being professional and, cleanliness and organization and logistics and all that stuff is super important. I will just say it's also super difficult because I don't always need an aesthetically pleasing setup to do my work. There are certain things that I do need. Color is a really big deal to me. So having lavender walls, having hot pink everywhere, LED lights. I have my screen here. I'll talk about that at another point, that has kind of this, rotating scene of important things. I love that stuff. I've got my water bottle. I've got, all these things that I kind of need, if you will. But also I want my chips close by. I don't want them too far. I don't want my lip gloss too far. I don't want my hand lotion too far, because every time I go to the bathroom after my hands are cleaned, I deep clean them with soap and water. I want to put lotion on my hands because I want them to be super moisturized. And I like every single pen that is in my cup. And I like having hair ties close by because you never know when you need to change your style in the middle of the day. And I also like having more than one lip gloss. And I like having perfume. I love having this stuff on my desk. It's all helpful for me. And I don't love the idea that we kind of associate perfectly organized, tidy, Pinterest looking visuals with good. Now hear me out. If I had food from yesterday, if there were like socks or something, it's just dirty, that does make me uncomfortable, as they say. But especially as a person with ADHD, I know what I need to make things make sense, and needing things to look like they could be a promo for the desk or a promo for my services is not one of them. It does not mean that I don't tidy up or that I don't, clean up things when needed, and when I need to, be presentable in a neurotypical way, because I'm hyper aware that is a thing. So yeah, sure, I know how to do the thing, but I am not hyper concerned with it looking a certain way all the time. Sometimes I just don't need that for that day, and there's just nothing, I don't know, man, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm Jamie Grace, and if you come across this video, don't worry about my glasses. Do you see a glare? No, you don't. That's you. That's your eyes. If you're watching this video, it's not really going to be edited in the traditional context of a video. It's a myriad of thoughts that pop up in my brain throughout the day, and then I put it all together and just invite you guys along the journey with me throughout the day. So subscribe. Thanks in advance for watching this video. Who knows what it's going to be? With my new record being a worship record, I really wanted to lean into the worship music that made me. I grew up singing just as much Mahalia Jackson in church as we did Bill Gaither, and just as much Shirley Caesar and Richard Smallwood as we did Mercy Me or Michael W. Smith. And so I have this really, I think, incredible privilege of loving music and eclectic elements of music, and knowing so much that falls under the beautiful umbrella that is gospel or Christian worship music. And so I was trying to find choir stuff and background vocal stuff, but a lot of them are just not as either contemporary, and if they are contemporary, they're not very gospel. And so I was just struggling to find something that sounded like people I know. I saw Mervyn Warren Choir. I saw this come up a few months ago and I started losing my mind. Disclaimer, Spitfire sent this, but I am very excited. I will not be biased. And I just won't post this video if I don't like it. I'll just send them an email, be like, hey guys, sorry, it's actually horrible. So I'm excited to see what this is going to be. I cannot wait. Okay, so I'm going to play the beginning of my song called The Gardener, and then kind of show, like, just real time, what I think could possibly be added to this song. So this intro needs voices. Okay. So, let's see what we're working with here. I'm already so excited. In an effort to adjust my workflow, I recently moved my keyboard over here, which is helpful, but I also have this little mini Akai. Standard stuff. Okay, so you got choir, soprano, alto, tenor, bass. Oh, I love that. And then what's this here? Percussive stuff. Oh my gosh. What was that? Room sound. Oh my gosh. They thought of everything. Stupid. I'm just gonna try this. Pick the right notes. Okay, so I'm just too excited about this. I should put it in the right key. All of my tracks are way too hot. Like everything. I'm not even trying. That's the thing, is I'm not even trying yet. I'm just clicking stuff. Like, imagine when you add a harmony in there. Ooh, ooh. That's sure it should have been. If I'm not growing, then wherever I go, a wanderer weary without a home. I thought he pleased God, his eye on me, sees everyone in need, sees when I'm broken, weak. He's got his eye on me. I'm not even trying yet. So am I mailing this, y'all? Album number 5 about to drop. I'm gonna give you guys a tour of the studio that has a water bottle. It's gonna take 3 videos because because there's a lot of information to share. We talk about how orange this shot is. Like that, my hand does not have that kind of orange tint to it. This is a Native Instruments keyboard. That shelf over there, that thing on the wall is where my drumsticks are, but also my daughter's sticks are in there because she's learning how to play and she's she's pretty good. I'm really proud of her. That's my drum kit that I've had since I was maybe mid-20s. I bought it for a tour. I still have it, and I love it dearly. A ukulele, I think the brand name is Kala. I got it off Amazon. I really like it. This is my heater. I usually do hide this before videos because it is one thing that I'm like, okay, I don't like the visual of having a heater in here because it just doesn't go with the vibe. I do like to keep my office around 80 degrees. This booth is by LA Vocal Booths. I just got this guitar for my birthday, my resonator, my banjo's right behind it, and then my Taylor, and then the two guitars behind that are both from TikTok Shop. There's also my Jamstick MIDI guitar in here. That's my Gibson guitar. It's been with me since the Dove Awards in, what was that, 2019, 11, 12? A long time ago. I was just a little baby, and they gave me this, and I said, thank you so much. Now, I do want to give you guys a full tour of the studio, but my videographer, aka my husband, when he's home from work, I don't want to be like, hey, can you film this? I'd rather like stare at his face or watch a movie, so I'll work on a full tour soon. You guys will have to like leave a comment if there's any instruments or gear or anything you want to know more about. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Feel free to click on the screen so you can subscribe or check out other videos that I might make. If you really liked what you saw, you can join my Patreon. A few days for free, I think, sometimes, depending on when you watch this. If you'd like to support my channel and hear what I do at my studio, The Wonder Space, thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you next time.